Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of our Crooked Moon campaign. This very well may be the last episode, just because we have pretty much accomplished everything we want to accomplish, other than wiping out Estalia, and we have their final settlement under siege right now. So I think we will be able to complete that in this episode. I'm basically... well, we could probably take them out right now, honestly. We've got all of these things. But I'm going to continue the siege, just for the moment. And we'll see if we can maybe work something else out. I've got Grimgor and some other guys kind of on their way up here at the moment. We're just kind of working on, like, attacking the Varg and the Scaling and some of these other guys who are kind of proving to be a nuisance. But that's okay. Let's see. What's this? Just random little itty-bitty army. Nothing I'm too concerned about there. We also have a bit of a Varg problem up here. 2 stacks. One of them's in pretty rough shape. These guys, on the other hand, not so much. I think I could probably take them. I do have 4 Arachnaroks, which should do well against the majority of these armies. The Marauder Horsemen with throwing axes would present a problem. I know for sure I could take them if my Wa army were to join me in the fight. However, I don't know that my Wa army is actually going to join me in the fight. I don't think they'd be able to get up there. It may be... I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see. This is charge bonus for cavalry. I guess we'll go here. I don't really have any of those guys in my army, so not all that useful, but whatever. Azog is replenishing. You can attempt to kill another one of these guys. Sure, we'll kill their Bright Wizard. Great plan. Bright Wizards are annoying. Let's see, what are you doing? You're doing a whole lot of nothing right now. I mean, I could pretty easily wipe out the Varg and stuff, but it would take, like, 7 more episodes, 10 more episodes, and I don't want this series to go on. This series has gone on long enough, to be entirely honest. And we have accomplished pretty much everything that we wanted to. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to swing down here and attempt to take these guys out. It says we have poor odds. I think if we can wrap up these guys quickly enough, then we might be okay. We're going to fight it and find out. And I do have the benefit of sneaky stabbing and some stuff. A lot of my units, unfortunately, are a little bit damaged. Not too bad, but a little bit. Good to great. Great winds of magic, though. Starting very, very high there, so that's good. Where is their general? Right here in the middle? Okay. Because we're going to want him to go down as quickly as possible. That's going to be absolutely key. In fact, we're going to have to wrap up all of these forces as quickly as we possibly can so that we can have time to reform our lines before the rest of their army arrives. Let's move these archers up to here behind the lines, and let's make sure that they're defended with some night goblins. We'll just do something like that. You can come up here as well. And then I've got no less than 4 Arachnaroks back here who are going to start moving up immediately. And we're going to issue a global attack order. Let's get these guys up. Let's get these guys up and focusing down those chaos trolls, because they're going to have to go away as quickly as we possibly can cause them to do so. These guys look like they're actually falling back. Let's get my general up there after them. Actually, you know what? We should probably be focusing down these Marauder Horsemen with these archers. That's probably a better plan. Let's get the Arachnaroks up there. Yeah, these guys are just straight up running away, which is very annoying. These Marauder Horsemen aren't going to last very long, though. They're under focused missile fire. And they're basically all dead. There we go. Yep, they're gone. Okay, let's get these guys refocused on them, I guess. Let's see. Oh, man, we're looking at getting enveloped here. This is not good. Okay, get rid of them. Get my archers up here. Bring you guys over. Yeah, there's just so many. Whew. Let's form a line here, including these guys. You back them up. You come over here. Get my archers up into this little pocket. Those are Marauder Horsemen. Let's shoot at them. Is their general dead yet? Tell me we're wailing on their general in there somewhere. Yeah, he's in there somewhere. All right, where are you? Give me a sneaky stab in there. And an itchy nuisance over here. You need to be in combat. You need to be in combat. You need to be over here. All right, their general is dead. Let's split these Arachnaroks off. We're about to have a bombardment spell come pouring in, but it's not going to do much. There's a lot of these guys, though. These marauders are a problem. And then he's got these chariots and my men over here, too, which is not good. Let's reform my archers over here. Bring you guys over. Actually, let's face you out. There we go. This Arachnarok needs to be doing something. Let's get him into that fight. Let's get these Arachnaroks into that melee. And let's put a sneaky stabbing down right there. You come over. My archers are just... Oh, these guys are going to get into my archers completely unimpeded. We need to pull... Oh, no, they're actually going to go for my trolls. Okay. Or for my... Alright, whatever. That's fine. You guys need to get on these archers. Or on these Marauder Horsemen. They're going to be one of the biggest problems here. My Arachnaroks are really going to cause them some issues, though. I've just got so many. Okay, are you guys... Why are you guys not shooting? Fine, shoot at them instead. Whatever. These Chaos Chariots need to die. Itchy Nuisance right there. Sneaky Stabbing right there as well. And let's get these Night Goblins over there. You archers shoot at these Marauder Horsemen. These guys are doing okay. Let's split you guys off. You shoot at these Chaos Trolls, because I want to free up these infantry units to do their thing. You need to kill their... Why? Come on, get on their general. There we go. You need to be in combat for sure. Get in combat. Oh, man. I'm going to have it... one of my Arachnaroks is going to bite it. I'm pretty sure. We're doing okay, though. Like, it's not going completely horribly. Let's actually get all of my Arachnaroks focused on those Marauder Horsemen. So many Chaos Warhounds. It's just ridiculous. Why are you in the middle of this fight? That's a terrible place for you to be. You get over here. Okay. And Itchy Nuisance right in there as well. I need all these guys to get on their general. Their remaining general, anyway. You guys... Oh, great. I've got freaking trolls in my archers. That's not good. Where's their general at? Over here. Get my Arachnaroks on him. Yeah, we'll get the Arachnarok going at them. The Marauder Horsemen have armor-piercing missiles, which is certainly a problem. Those Chaos Trolls are almost dead. They're gone. Kill that Chaos Chariot. Well, we still can. My warriors flee. That's not good. You need to pop your health potion. We'll use that. And let's use the damage resistance as well. There we go. Wow, that chain route came kind of at the last minute, but I'll take it. Pyrrhic victory against a certainly larger force. Well, actually, no. Looking at the numbers, we were about the same. Then again, goblin units have a lot of actual units within them, so whatever. I'll take it. And now you really need to get back into a settlement, but you can't. So, can I swing over here and finish these guys? It doesn't want to. We could do a lightning strike and finish off at least that army. That's something. That's better odds, at least. Stand your ground. And I guess we'll go Dodgy Geezer. This army may just turn around and attack us. We'll see. We'll have to see. Although my Wa army may come up and support me as well, so we might be okay. Only one way to find out. Let's see. That army is the one laying siege. We've got a Bretonian army there. That's all taken care of. Nothing I can do. But I do want to get a couple more siege towers there before I send them off. Azog's replenishing. And these guys have used their movement for the most part. Alright, let's end the turn. Astalia is going to ask me for a peace treaty, which I am going to deny them, since I'm literally about to wipe them out. You can go here and attack Paradise Bay. And do I want to fight this? Part of me kind of wants to fight this. Nah. Oh. I meant to click the auto-resolve button. I guess we're going to fight it. Oops. That's alright. That's fine. Okay. So, let's get all of our guys back a little bit so I can form them up properly here. Let's get a front line of biggins. Nice and big. Let's actually move them up a little bit. There we go. That's better. And then we will form up our Night Goblins and our Goblin Archers behind them. So we'll have our Archers in the center. Get our Trolls back here. Grimgore right in the middle. And we'll get our Crimson Killers back here by the Trolls to send them in wherever we feel like it. And then I'm going to put some artillery. Actually, let's kick the Trolls out a little bit. And let's put our artillery right here. Make sure everyone is on... Actually, not everyone. Just those guys. Guard mode. Okay. Start. You shoot at these Great Axe infantry that are their general. And we'll let those attacks come charging in. Oh, I totally forgot I had these boars over here. These boar boy biggins. Totally forgot about them. That's alright. What do we got over here? Things that they'll do well against. Cavalry, well, then again, missile cavalry, I think these... What's the speed on these guys? 92. Yeah, they will definitely outrun my boar boy biggins. So let's actually pull these guys back. And we'll try and get them engaged in combat. These guys are getting shot at. They've got some of these missile cavalry units coming out to the side. If I could get them... If I could get some biggins... I'm just going to kind of turn these guys to guard our flanks a little bit. Our infantry is going to just rip through theirs, but those missile cavalry units are going to be a little bit of a concern. Might have to wait for them to get a little bit closer. And then our archers are going to open up on them here pretty soon as well. Once they cross about this line, it looks like you can barely see the lines in this, unfortunately. Let's charge them just to kind of run them off. They're going to flee. There we go. Then we'll just kind of run these guys back. They're going to get shot in the back then, unfortunately. There we go. Let's charge the warboars with our biggins. They should do pretty well in that fight. And charge. Get them going. Let's get these archers to start focusing down some of the marauder horsemen. Where are those trolls at? There they are. We'll get them charging in. These guys are just getting wrecked entirely. Turn these over here. We're going to chase these biggins away if we can. Or not chase them away, but just kind of turn them off if we can. Looks like our archers are opening up into them. I should have another unit of biggins here. Oh, those are Chaos Warhouse with poison. I see. Okay. Well, actually, I really don't want my Crimson Killers engaged in that, but Grimgor can take it, for sure. Grimgor will wreck them. There we go. You guys, go get them. Can you? No, I don't think I'm fast enough. I think they're simply too fast for me. I'm going to have to be all sneaky. Charge. Go get them. It's so... They're so annoyingly fast. Those guys are all shattered. That's their general. Archers, you need to no longer be on guard mode, so I can actually destroy some of these stupid marauder horsemen. There we go. Those guys are so annoying. I lost almost I lost a couple units, actually. Some very significantly damaged not black orcs, biggins. That's alright, we'll take it. We will take it. And let's raise that settlement. Get rid of the Varg. And I can't get back out into the ocean, unfortunately. And then we've got Skarsnik. And probably a reasonable garrison here as well. Watchtower. Yeah, they got a decent garrison themselves. I do have a little bit of a cavalry contingent here, but not much. But I also have black orcs, which is not something that they had. So we'll fight this battle as well. Should be able... Wow. Oh, so many chariots. I hate chariots so much. Chariots are like the most annoying thing ever. That's alright. Let's fight it. Why not? It's the last episode. We'll give Skarsnik one final battle. I should be able to win this pretty handily. Okay. So pull you guys back so I can organize you as I want. We'll have a front line of black orcs. We'll support them back here with some nasty skulkers on either side. I'll do my archers in the middle with night goblins behind them to keep them from getting attacked from behind. I'll just put my goblin archers there. A Ragnarok Queen. And then I've also got the Hammer of Gork, which is also a pretty useful little option. They do have an actual general. Let's just fire at these Chaos Marauders with great weapons. Do they have anything here that I'm particularly worried about? Those missile cav always are super annoying. You shoot at... Yeah, shoot at those Chaos Marauders with great weapons. Why not? I want to see this thing come in. Come on, Skarsnik. He's... Oh, the range on that thing is not what I thought it was. Alright, here it comes. Let's see what kind of damage this does. Oh, there it goes. Ooh, not... Wow. That was significant. that was a very significant hit. That's alright. Okay. So, we'll give them a minute here, and these guys are going to be annoying. I can tell. Let's actually get my Arachnarok Queen over there. And you guys want to run in? Let's get on them. Get my Arachnarok Queen on that chariot as well, if possible, because chariots are the worst, most annoying thing in the world. I'm going to turn the Hammer of Gork over here, shooting at these missile cav units, because that would be ideal. Definitely don't want to let them just get the charge on us. Too late. There we go. You guys can come over. Actually, ideally, you guys would be shooting at the Marauder Horsemen. That would be best case scenario anyway. Get them. Oh, those are Chaos Warhounds. Don't get after the Chaos Warhounds. Get after the Marauder. Get after the Marauder Horsemen. Okay, there we go. Alright, and a lot of my units are still just in reserve at this point, which is fine. You guys shoot at the Marauder Horsemen. You guys shoot at that stupid chariot. I hate chariots so much. Where is their general? I feel like he is right here. There we go. Let's get Skarsnik going after him. Skarsnik will be popping Wah here very shortly. Right about now. There we go. Try to focus down that stupid chariot if you can. That would be ideal. I hate chariots. And their general is broken. We'll pop that. Oh, and I got my prodder back. That's alright. My Black Orcs, though, taking a pretty significant beating. A lot of these units are running, though. I think we got it. Yep. Man, my Black Orcs got beat up, though. Let's take a look at the kills. Arachnarok Queen, 102. Hammer of Gork, 124. Skarsnik only got 6. I'm surprised. I figured his ability would get more than that. But still, not too bad. We'll take the victory. We'll raise the Icedrake Fjord. And next turn, we'll get Skarsnik out of there and back into the water so he's not taking attrition damage. And now I think it is time for the final battle. We have 2 siege engines. We have a lot more guys than they do. Like, way more, but the walls are really going to be the problem. And then I've got the wall army, which kind of makes things unfair. But we'll finish it off with a siege battle. Not as epic as I would have hoped for. But, you know, it's something. And this is really the last thing that I really want to do to finish out this campaign. 3 greatswords, 3 halberds, and 2 handgunners. Shouldn't be anything too insanely difficult. I think... Do I get my Wah army? I think I get my Wah army right from the start. Yeah, I definitely do, because I can see the giant and stuff. So I think we're just going to assault this gate right here. So let's do this. Let's put all of our dudes way back. Let's make sure all of our guys are organized. Drop, 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 and drop. So let's see. All of our goblin archers. We'll get over here. We'll put all of our goblin infantry there. You can go up there. We've got some random cavalry units. I'll put my Arachnaroks over here. You can go up there. These missile cav I'll just put right here. What's this? A goblin wolf chariot? Pretty useless, honestly. Giant there. Yeah, I think that's probably good. So, let's see here. Let's grab our first 4 nasty skulkers and put them on the siege towers. And let's send all the siege towers right over here. Send them all right straight forward. Better yet, let's send them all right over here, because then there's only one fort tower and they can't attack everybody at once. And we'll get our goblin infantry behind. I'll put my giant here to charge the gate, along with these trolls. We'll put our 3 general units kind of in that same little boat. I've got a billion goblin archers, so we'll just kind of spread them out over back here. I got some squigs. They can go over there. All this other kind of random cavalry, I'll just put maybe back here in the forest so it's hidden, if possible. That would be best. Doesn't look like I can actually hide anything in those forests, though. It's not big enough. That's all right. And then what are you? Ah, my Arachnaroks. We'll put them up here next to the giant. So those will all go charging at the gatehouse as well. And am I missing anything? I don't think so. Let's start and just start moving everything up. Then I can issue individual attack orders. Actually, you come here. You come there. 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 And I guess over there. You guys bust down the gate. To include my generals. Bust down the gate. I would hate to be on the other side of that gate. No, thank you. Let's get my archers up in range of the walls. Over here. So they can start shooting. This thing can start shooting. Do they have anything guarding? I don't know if they do or not. Let's get them shooting up here at the great swords. Actually, no, that's a terrible target. Let's get them shooting at those handgunners. And my siege towers are about to hit the walls. Looks like I didn't lose a single siege tower. That's going to be a problem for them. This gate should go down pretty quick. So let's start getting my squigs over here. There we go. You guys bust through. Go get them. Great swords. Great swords and the Whew! Did you see? Look at them fly. I would so hate to be on the other side of this wall. That's not even fair. Oh, man. They're just getting wrecked. Just the damage they're taking is just insane. All right, we'll get my squigs charging through into that as well. I've got all sorts of infantry that's landing on the walls. Let's start sending them up into some of these siege towers. There we go. Get them going. We got more cavalry over here. We'll get them charging through as well. Look at all these monsters. Man, that's just brutal. All right, let's charge after these handgunners over here. And they're just coming from so many angles. The goblins are just getting on the walls from so many angles that I can't. These guys cannot defend from everywhere at once. So we're just gonna wreck them. And then on top of that, We're running down these handgunners who are already broken. Broken or shattered? Just broken. Need to stay on them. What do I have right now that's, I want you in melee mode. There we go. Goblin Wolf Chariots are actually significantly more useful in melee mode than they are as archers. It's kind of an interesting thing, but there we go. We won that. And we won that quite handily. With relatively minimal casualties. Kind of surprising, considering it was a siege battle. Took 281 losses? That's not too bad. Let's see. No real champs. Some of my nasty skulkers did alright. What about these guys? Anyone here do amazing? The trolls did pretty good. Yeah, no real true MVPs in this battle. We destroyed them pretty handily. Oh, look at that loot. 42,000? Man. If I had any use for money whatsoever. But I don't. It's entirely useless to me. Because I'm sitting on over 400,000 gold right now. Let's go... Cornered Rat. There is still these guys. Is Bretonnia's technically still around? They've got an army somewhere.
You are a guest in my
I'm sure. Which I still need to defeat. I have no idea where that army is, though. And it's super annoying because there's nothing I can do about it. Last I saw, they were around here somewhere. And then there's also the matter of another Bretonnian army around here somewhere, too. Unless, of course, they tried to lay an ambush for me, but I'm guessing that probably wouldn't work out very well. Let's start moving some of these guys around. Just try to uncover more of the map. Ah, I see them. There they are. So we have a couple of armies we still need to finish off before we can truly end the campaign, because I want to wipe out those factions. Let's just go ahead and end the turn. Scaling. Sure, I will take a peace treaty now. I'll take a peace treaty with the Varg, too, if they offer me one. And you need to get into there so you can replenish. There we go. In fact, let's offer the Varg an olive branch. No? Idiots. Their own fault. You... Sure, we'll build the unique building. Why not? No reason not to. Zufbar. Upgrade. Alright, let's see. Where did that stupid army go? I bet it took into the water. Man. That's so annoying. If I don't kill Astalia because their army just, like, ran into the water and now I can't find them, I'm not gonna chase them down forever. And it looks like that's exactly what they did. So I'm not gonna spend all day looking for them. When they are quite obviously very defeated. Grimgor needs to get into the water, though. As does Skarsnik. Otherwise, I'm just going to get attrition damage until there's nothing left. Let's pop you over here, Azog, so you can kind of keep an eye on the coast. And hopefully this Bretonnian army will actually attack Carrick Ziflin or something, and they'll suicide, and then I can just wipe them out. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Yeah, there it is. So, this is what's left. Now, if I fight this, I will actually be able to make sure that they die so that they can't come back. And that's really what I need to do here. Otherwise, they're just going to, like, get repelled and then keep coming back and stuff. So I want to make sure I actually wipe them out entirely, which also means I need to make sure that Leon Kerr is the last one to go. So let's finish this up. And I want to make sure that we get an envelopment going. So we'll kind of spread all these guys out. We'll get all of our archers back here. We've got some guys with poison, which is going to be helpful. Get some of these spider riders over. I've got some trolls. I think we'll be in good shape. Let's send the spider riders, first of all, make sure they're in skirmish mode. And let's get them to go and target this guy, their melee specialist. We'll try and take him down right away. And then you guys... Oh, that reminds me. I don't want any of these guys on fire at will. I want them to focus fire specific targets. You guys come up here and start shooting at the damsel. You guys charge up. You guys charge up as well. I got some spider riders over there. This melee specialist is getting shot up and should bite the dust here pretty quickly. Their general's running off in the opposite direction, which is perfectly fine. Like, I'm actually completely okay with that. Yep. You guys finish off their melee specialist. Are you not dead yet? Okay, you're dead. Now, archers, target the damsel. I want the damsel to die. Once the damsel is dead, then we can worry about Leon Kerr. That's the plan. Kill the damsel, make sure the damsel dies. In fact, let's actually get the trolls to go wail on the damsel. And then we can start worrying about Leon Kerr. Alright, archers, fire at Leon Kerr. Get all the melee units to kill the damsel. You guys come on over. The damsel is almost dead, but not quite. Shattered. One damsel's dead. All right. And now everything, go kill Leon Kerr. And we need to make sure that he doesn't get away. We need a full-on envelopment. So we're going to take these spider riders and bring them into that. And that way, we can completely envelop him and make sure that he doesn't get away. And we'll put archers up there, just in case he starts to run. And then let's just fast forward, because at this point, it's not really a very exciting battle. It's just him trying not to get killed. There we go. Leadership's almost done. Almost broken, but we need to actually kill him and make sure. Oh, and he uses some sort of ability to heal him up. Look at him. Look how much damage Leon Kerr can tank out. He's actually healing right now. He's taking, and hopefully that's some sort of ability that he used. Because he does have natural regeneration, but if his natural regeneration is that much better than the damage that I can do to him, that's just insane. And I'm guessing most of my archers are not going to be able to fire at him, just because he's so surrounded by everything. Yeah. Anyone who's on skirmish, go off of it. And these archers shoot. Look at this, and we're in fast forward. This is just, we're just pounding on him. And he's still gaining health. I think that's just his natural regeneration is that strong. That's just insane. All right, we also need to get more units, like, up and around here. Because right now he's quickly making his way out, and I don't want him to get away. In fact, I need him to not get away. Like, it is absolutely essential that he doesn't. So we're going to take half these and try and make sure we get a full surround. Because if he gets away, then I have to do this all over again, and that's no fun. All right, good enough. Get on him. Yep. Okay, that's fine. But please make sure that he dies. He's almost dead. 6, 583, 555. Yeah, now that he's trying to rout, he's not replenishing. So now he should go down relatively quickly. Look at the replenishment, though. Man, Leon Kerr is such a beast. Like, 93 kills on Leon Kerr in that fight, having him completely surrounded. But we totally wiped out their army, so they won't come back. Or they will. What? I just killed. Really? Really? That is the dumbest thing ever. I just literally killed their entire army. How are they getting away? That's so stupid. Okay. Azog, come over here. Deal with that Leon Kerr problem for me, will you? Like, please? Because seriously, that's just infuriating. Unbelievable. Alright. We'll end the turn. And honestly, I think... Yeah. Boring stuff, whatever. Azog, where... Did they go running off? No, here we go. Alright. Now... Nope, I can't actually reach him there. Alright, let's do this. He'll run away. Hopefully he's in Azog's range. Barely. Got him. Alright. And that should be the end of Bretonnia. There we go. Bretonnia is gone. And we have quite handily cleared the campaign map. All that's left is Varg and scaling, and I don't really care about them. But guys, that is going to do it for this campaign. So my friends, if you enjoyed this video and this series, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.